Rosa wanted me to double-check what it is you want for breakfast tomorrow.
Matthew, you know perfectly well. We decided we're going to have sticky buns because Mr. Elliot likes sticky buns.
Oh. Well, I told her. I'll tell her again.
Yes?
But perhaps you ought to go over tomorrow's menu with her yourself.
Absolutely. You're right. Excuse me. Excuse me. Gee, this sorbet, this sherbet is great. Do you have to lay on so thick?
Why, aren't we in a cheery mood tonight?
Why should I be in a cheery mood? My wrist is killing me. I'm so far behind in that damn painting.
You're afraid that Lucinda might be right, That Craig might be going back to his wife and you'll be forgotten?
Then you could just listen, because I won't go through another night like this.
What's there to talk about? It's the same fight over and over. It's about my job and Margot and you being paranoid and me being an insensitive jerk. I mean, talking about it doesn't resolve anything, and I'm tired of going around in circles. I'm tired, period.
Well, so am I. Because no matter how much we talk, nothing ever happens. That's why I want a divorce.
To you today by Crisco. Cooks who know. Trust Crisco.
What? What did you just say? Did you just hit me with your best shot? Did I just tell you that I was too tired to talk, and so you bring up the D word to get my attention? Is that what you just did?
I bring it up because it's what I really want. Do you think you're the only one who's aware that we've been going around in circles? Do you have any idea how sick I am of taking all the blame for everything? Do you think I like the endless discussions about how paranoid I am because I worry about you? Well, I am through. I am through. I am through worrying. I am through caring at all.
Be careful what you say, please. Oh, Barbara, what the hell is this all about? I mean, look, I'm sorry. I told you I was sorry I didn't call you when I get back to the station. I thought you'd be asleep. I didn't want to wake you.
Or maybe you just wanted to let me stew. Teach me a lesson.
No, that is not what I did, and I don't do that kind of thing. I don't play games like that.
Yes, you do. You do. You play games all the time. What else do you call those stakeouts? Hiding out, busting bad guys, and then when it's over, you yuck it up with Margot.
For your information, it is not over. We didn't bust any bad guys. We screwed up royally. I was furious, and if I hadn't laughed, I would have punched somebody out. And the last thing that I needed was for you to come down there hysterical and freaked out.
Freaked out? Oh, if you wanted to say freaked out, you should have been here when I was pregnant with Will. When I was alone in this house with our daughter, and I came down to the kitchen one morning, and I opened the door, and there's a dead man there. And where were you? Off playing one of your games, letting me think that you were dead.
I couldn't.
Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to hear it anymore. I have tried like hell not to think about that day because I didn't want to relive those feelings anymore. But tonight the whole thing came flooding back. And I realized I never asked you how that body got here. Maybe I didn't want to know before, but I do now. Where were you that day, Hal? Were you out here in the garden? Where were you? Did you kill Pete Cerrone? Did you? Tell me, did you?
Police business.
Oh,
it's classified information, and I can't talk about it.
You should be able to tell me everything. To hell with your police secret.
All right, you want to know? Yes. Okay? killed Pete Cerrone. And I had to kill Pete Cerrone, Barbara, to protect you. And I couldn't tell you about it.
Because you were pretending you were
Because I was
dead.
undercover.
It's no more justifiable than what I did writing those letters. Don't you see? This isn't about your work or the damn letters. It's about you and me. And who we really are.
It's true, isn't it? You're scared to death that Craig might be going back to his wife.
Scared to death. I assure you, it is nothing that dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I miss him. I do want him to work things out so that he can get his kids back.
You know, this is beginning to sound suspiciously like you care for him too much. Now, you said that this was just going to be a little fling for you. I mean, if it gets any worse, it could be damn dangerous.
God, don't you think that I know that? The last thing that I want to happen is for this to happen. I do not want to be tied down to Craig Montgomery. I do not want to become surrogate mother of his children. I want to live the high life in some exclusive hotel in Rio de Janeiro where I can just snap my fingers for another pina colada.
That's what you're used to.
No, I still want it. The problem is that I want Craig too. I cannot stop thinking about him. Oh, it's driving me crazy that he hasn't called me since he's left.
Now listen, Sam, honey. You've got to have your wits about you if we're going to pull off this scam. Now, you've got to forget Craig and concentrate on the painting. That's why I'm here tonight. I mean, this is taking far too long. Gray has been on my back, and you...
How I can help you, Damien, but I can give you a drink, all right? If Lily wants to think, then let Lily think. I agree with her. She should do that. I can't help you.
Look, I want to get the answers for Lily. All right? I know you have to help me. I mean, to do that, you have to help me. All right? I know you have connection with the State Department. You have connection all over the world. Lucinda, get me into Albania so I can question Hans.
Albania? I didn't know anyone wanted to go there anymore.
Listen, Dad, I'm going to show you something back here in the class. Will you follow me, excuse us, please?
Thank you, Samantha. Can I ask you something when you answer truthfully? Lily's gone away to think, as you say. Did she go alone?
Oh, come on, Lucinda. She's not withholding, if that's what you're insinuating, all right?
Right, it crossed your mind, too, obviously.
She went alone. While she's gone, I intend to get to the bottom of all that's happened at Kingsley Malta. Come on, Lucinda, I've pulled every string I can think of, and I still can get into Albania.
Darling,
You gotta help.
I cannot call anybody in the State Department, not my friends at this hour. I wouldn't have any friends left.
For Lily.
But I just had a thought. I was going to speak to Bianca this evening anyway. She works UN, High Commissioner for Refugees. Maybe she'll have an idea, okay?
You don't have to prove anything, you know.
I know.
Shannon! Oh, you. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. When did you get back? Are you all right? Did you get any word about Scott? Did you learn anything?
Slow down. I'll tell you everything. We didn't find Scott.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I wish I had better news.
Have faith, Lisa. They'll find your son. I know they will.
Oh, Eduardo, I pray that we will. Anyway, you. I was expecting you days ago. Now tell me, what happened to you? Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Well, I'm much better than fine. I'm wonderful. Duncan and I were locked in a Mayan tomb and left there to die.
How can you be wonderful if you were locked in a... Oh, honey, please tell me about this.
Why don't I get some brandy?
Yes, good idea. Come on.
There. There's so much to tell. I don't know where to start. Well, first of all, we found the Sundancer.
Oh, you found the one that was stolen from the museum. Where did you find it?
Under my pillow. but that's another story. See, I had accidentally broken the arm, and then St. Clair, he kidnapped me because he needed the Sundancer, and then Duncan came to my rescue in the Mexican jungle, and when we finally found the treasure of the Sun Jaguar...
Did you say St. Clair kidnapped you?
Yes, he kidnapped me, and then Duncan came to the jungle and found us, and we didn't find the treasure that St. Clair was expecting to find, so he locked us in this Mayan tomb and left us there to die. Oh, and he really wasn't even St. Clair to begin with.
Honey, this is horrible. I know how you are. I know how upset you get when you feel as though you're being trapped or closed in.
Well, believe me, I was quite a basket case.
Yeah.
But, actually, there was a good side about being locked in that Mayan tomb. It made Duncan and me be very honest with each other. And now we're closer than ever. You see, he's made his decision. We're going to be together. Forever this time.
I see. Well, where's Duncan?
He's breaking the news to Jessica. I feel so bad for her. I know it's killing him to be hurting her like that. In fact, he should be here by now.
By now, you have to give them time, darling.
Yeah, oh, probably him. Right. Are you all right?
That was the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in my life.
Another beer?
And a daiquiri. Let's see some ID. And I'm the Queen of Sheba. Besides, we don't serve hard liquor down here.
She'll have an orange soda. What are you doing down here?
Having fun, what do you think? You're the one who said I could sneak out my bedroom window, and it works great. Graham thinks I'm in there reading Anne of Green Gables.
Still, aren't you a little young for this place?
Well, we went to the Fountain Club the other night. Everyone there was way older. Besides, I already got asked to dance by 3 different guys, and I just got here.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
You know, you look great when you smile. I could tell you were kind of bummed out before.
I was just thinking.
Rosanna, huh?
I can't believe it. You haven't eaten yet?
Well, you either. Guess we're both workaholics.
Come on.
Hope the kitchen's still open.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's open all hours because Courtney and I used to come here.
Well, I'm sorry if it's hard for you to be here. You could go to my place so I could fix this dinner.
No, that's not necessary. That's not what I meant by that. I'm not going to stop going places that I like just because Courtney and I are broken up. I mean, I had a life before Courtney, and I'm going to have a life after, so.
I don't get it. Every time I see you, you're alone. I mean, look at all the beautiful women here. You could go out with any one of them if you weren't so hung up on Rosanna.
Look, I just came here for a beer and a burger, and then I'm going to go home and get some work done.
You know, that's too bad. Because I bet Rosanna's having a better time than you are.
Till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold till the fear in me subsides.
Well, Bianca's out, clubbing. The roommate will have her call us as soon as she gets in. Darling, I do have some friends in Istanbul.
I bet you do.
Well, they might be able to help us about Albania. They could. Ah, Venus! It's about to take a nip at midnight.
Yes, I felt the need to cool off.
Damien, you look like you could use a swim too. You know, exercise is very good for relieving stress.
Why don't you do that, darling? Swim while we wait for Bianca to return our phone call.
All right, I'll take you up on that. I'll put on the bit.
No, they're not in there. Just ask Matthew to get you a suit. Well, that young man is my son-in-law. I don't know very much about him.
Well, he seems to care for Lily a lot, doesn't he?
Yes. But, well, you don't know all about this, but she did get into a lot of trouble because she was kidnapped. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if our children listened to us? If they didn't fall in love with people that are wrong for them? If they really just listened to us?
Yeah, my sentiments exactly.
I'm not so sure we shouldn't have told Lisa the whole truth.
Well, we couldn't have told her that St. Clair shot Scott and left him to die in the jungle. That would have been too cruel.
I just don't like the idea of someone like Eduardo Grimaldi getting her hopes up.
Sometimes hope is all you have. Duncan, about Jessica.
I don't think I can talk about it.
All right, my love. You look so tired.
I'm beat. I just want to go
Home? I've been wanting to do that for a long, long time. Oh. Kids hear us?
No, the kids didn't hear us. Will just woke up because he couldn't find his bedtime tiger. You know, I've been thinking about what you said about Pete Cerrone and about me keeping police secrets from us. I'm sorry, Barbara. I know that time was very, very hard on you, and I never talked about it because I figured that you didn't want to be reminded. But now that you brought it up, maybe we should talk about it, not just about Pete Cerrone, but about the whole thing, about what it really did to you.
I have talked about what it did to me. And I can't face another conversation about who did what, who said what, who's at fault. Why don't we just call it no fault and leave it at that, okay?
But what I'm trying to say is that maybe this is my fault. Maybe I thought the wounds were healed, and they're not healed.
The wounds haven't healed. They never will.
Well, then what the hell are we gonna do?
I already told you. I want a divorce.
We tried that. It didn't work. What are we gonna do?
Okay, I know you. I know you want to fix things, but don't you see? You can't fix this anymore. We've made too many mistakes. We have both failed to trust each other. It's too late.
Too late? Too late to start over?
No. I can't forget what's happened. And I can't get past the fact that the only way I could get you to finally listen to me was to ask for a divorce. That's not a very good place to start over.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Tonight I was scared, so I went down to the station to see if you were all right. And you blew up at me for that. And something inside of me snapped.
I can't take being wrong all the time. And I can't go on hiding my fears just because you don't want me to have them. That's why they get worse, because I've got to keep them inside. And every time I try to bring them up, you get that look.
You get that look, too. Every time I bring up police work, I can tell that you don't want me to. I tried to change who I am for you, Barbara. I tried to do what you wanted. But I did it because I love you.
I love you too. The last time we made love, I went to sleep happy. I thought that maybe we were finally going to get this whole mess behind us. And when I woke up in the morning, you were gone. And I was alone.
And I didn't mean to hurt you.
Don't you see? You don't mean to hurt me. But you do. You say you want to get past all of this, but you can't. You won't. And I can no longer live with your judgment and your mistrust. I can't. And I won't.
I heard my dad was into adventure. I guess I kind of got that from him. Craig, well, he and I are simpatico. I mean, he treated me like I was his real daughter. Like he wished I was. And even when I was a kid, you could tell how much he cared.
When you were a kid, as opposed to now.
Well, he still cares. You know, I care about him, too. I mean, he's such a great guy, always looking after me. And
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Danny. So, it's pretty late. What are you doing here so late?
it's not that late.
It's not. Well, does Ellen know that you're out, or?
Of course. She's the one who brought me here.
Oh. Maybe I'll give you a ride home then.
Oh, speaking of home, Andy, isn't that where you should be, catching some Z's? We have a big BRO shoot tomorrow, and the last person we need there bleary-eyed is the photographer.
The last person I need giving me a lecture is you.
Well, stop lecturing her. She's fine.
Hey, Andy, you promised me a banana split. I'm going to hold you to that.
That I did. You got it. All that ice cream doesn't make me bleary-eyed.
Thanks for sticking up for me. Andy's just kind of overprotective sometimes. It's weird. I get a lot of that from older guys.
I wonder why.
That's what's so cool about you. Because you're old, but you're not, like, dead yet. Too bad you're already taken.
I think we better go.
You really do miss Rosanna, huh?
That was amazing. You are amazing.
I never felt like that before. I feel like a whole different person.
You just found that wild and free side you've been hiding.
You helped. Look at all those stars. How can my mother not like stars? It's so beautiful out here. Mike. You promised me something. Promise me that you won't make fun of me for anything that I might have said before all this. During all this.
I don't make fun of people.
Yeah, right. You make fun of people, especially me, all the time. I don't want to feel like an idiot.
Or do you feel like an idiot now?
No. Definitely not now.
And anything anyone might say, including me, won't change that, will it?
No wonder my mother loved it out here so much. Something about being up here, away from everything under the sky, just... I don't give a damn what anyone else thinks.
I don't think that has anything to do with where you are.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it has something to do with who I'm with. Oh, and you stole my wallet. I just
Hey, I didn't take your wallet. I just took it for safekeeping. You, on the other hand, stole my car.
No, I borrowed your car to get away from you. I never thought we'd end up like this.
Our adventure has been just one surprise after another.
It's too cold this time of year. So, are you really planning on sneaking into an Albanian prison?
If I could get in, I'd leave tonight.
It's dangerous, you know. You could get trapped.
I don't care.
Or worse.
Nothing matters. They can't get me back.
God, I wish more men thought about their women like you.
Hello, darling. Bianca, have you been out with the one that I like or the other one?
Lucinda's noticed that you've been moody lately. She asked me straight out if you were having any romantic problems.
So what did you tell her?
I told her I thought you should be in a convent. But I think that in the future you better be more careful what you say around.
Okay, I will.
By the way, I'm glad to see you're getting along so well with Damien.
How come?
Well, I've heard that his mother has an excellent collection of early Chicago.
Okay. She says that she will do what she can in the morning, all right?
Thanks. Thank you.
Darling, you really ought to get a shower and go home and get some sleep.
All right. If Lily calls, if you hear from her, you know...
She's not going to call me, darling. But of course I'll let you know. Obviously, I'm going to help you.
You ready? Guess we should get going.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Would you, do me the honor?
I'd be delighted.
Shannon and Duncan to have a chance to be alone for a little bit. But I am just dying to get back up there so you can call Sir Albert.
Oh, well, let's see. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning in England. Perhaps we'd get better results if we waited until a more civilized hour.
Oh, you're right. You're always right.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Oh, it's just I'm so anxious to find out about Scott. Oh, hi there, Nikki. How did it go tonight?
Busy.
Ah,
only these two left.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki. We just didn't want to waste the last half of a good song.
You guys enjoy it.
Sure. Good night. Later than I thought.
And you still look like a princess.
Oh.
Listen, didn't that wonderful young man say it's a crime to waste the last half of a good record?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I was going to come down to the weight room. I thought maybe you got locked in or something.
Sorry I took so long. I know this isn't what you had envisioned for our first night home. But working out helps me clear my head.
Yeah, I remember. Duncan, about Jessica. I know it must have been very, very painful for you, but and the last thing I want to do is make you live through it again, but I think if we don't talk about it, it's always going to be there between us.
I was thinking the same thing. In the weight room. It was very painful. Jessica was very hurt and very angry.
Well, what else could she be?
She was waiting for me. She planned to tell me that she'd made a mistake, that she shouldn't have forced me to leave the house. And that she was willing to take me back.
Did that make a difference for you?
No. But it made it worse for Jessica. And no matter what I said, I couldn't make her understand what had happened between us when we were locked in that tomb.
Well, I'm not sure that anyone but you or I could understand that.
And then I yelled at her. I told her she had pushed me too hard.
Oh, Duncan. You can't expect yourself to be perfect. I mean, you tried to be fair, you really did. But in the end, someone had to get hurt. I mean, now that Jessica knows how you feel and the decision has been made, the worst is over. And with time, it'll all get easier. For all of us.
Not for Bunny.
Bunny, right. No, I hate to think of that precious little girl getting hurt.
I shouldn't have mentioned it.
No, yes, you should have. Yes, you should have. We should be able to talk about anything. Oh, my darling. You look so tired. Why don't you go take a shower and then come back to bed? You'll feel better in the morning, I promise.
Maybe you're right.
For that crap that I made earlier about you wanting to race stock cars and working in a garage instead, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had no right to put down your dream like that.
It's no big deal.
No, it is. It is because I was trying to hurt you. And I'm glad you have a dream. I hope you get it.
So do I.
Do you want to tell me about it?
No, not really. I know too many guys who like to talk about racing all the time. I just want to do it.
And what is it that you love so much about it? The speed, the thrill.
Yeah, well, there's that. But I really just want to be the best. I know I can't be.
I'm sure you will. I'd love to see you race sometime.
I don't know how soon that's going to be. Come on, you want to head back home?
No way. I want to stay out here under the stars with you all night.
But we only have one blanket.
That's all right. It'll keep me warm.
You can wait till the morning.
I can't believe we're talking about this so calmly.
Maybe it's because we're both relieved that a decision has been made.
Yeah. I am sorry.
Oh, me too. Real sorry. All I ever tried to do was make you happy. And it seems like everything I ever did, I couldn't.
No, that's not true. There were moments when you made me very happy. Lots of them.
But not enough. I guess it was just never meant to be. Cops and fashion designers, they just don't mix.
I always thought we could make it work.
Me too. I guess we were wrong.
I kissed the kids. I didn't want to wake them up. I didn't want them to see me leaving with a suitcase. I'll come back and we can explain to them, try to explain to them what's happening. Okay, I'll be at the Yardley. You know the number. You can reach me there if you want. What do I do now? What do I do? Do I kiss you? Do I shake your hand? What do I do? I'm back here with you. That all of our days, the rest of our days can start like this. I feel so safe, so calm.
I'll always keep you safe, Lucy. Very funny.
I love you. Now, today, I want to totally pamper you. You play master of the house, and I'll be your mistress.
Aye, mistress.
And I will get you some breakfast, black coffee, and my famous scones.
Sounds marvelous. Going to love Rio. And I know someone who is very handsome, very wealthy Argentinian rancher who could pop into his private jet and pop up to see us in Rio. Whoa. Oh, come on, Sam. I know it isn't easy, but you'll forget Craig as soon as you leave here, I promise.
What? As soon as she leaves? Are you leaving us?
Oh, no, that, I was talking about our annual father-daughter fishing trip. You know, I was just telling her how difficult it's going to be for her to leave all of this luxury for that little fishing shack with no indoor plumbing.
Father and daughter fishing.
Mm-hmm.
No plumbing. They'll all go together.
Morning.
Morning.
Missed the beautiful sunrise.
That's all right. There's no way it could have been as amazing as the stars we saw together last night. I'm not talking about the ones in the sky either.
You want to go home now?
Heck no.
Well, I don't want your aunt and uncle worrying about you. Or them having them come after me with a...
What?
You have got to see this.
Charlie comes to play with the...
The girl missing for days in Monterey is safe and sound today. What happened? KPIX 5 News has answers today at 5.
Nurses' uniforms provided by Nursemate. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.